Hey, what is happening guys, Chris here, playing a bit of Battlefield Hardline, and today I'll be going over the L85A2 assault rifle. Both factions can use this weapon without the need of getting a weapon license, and it can be used by the operator class. The L85 doesn't actually cost anything, but the only way to get it at the moment is to unlock it in a special battle pack that you can get from the deluxe edition of the Battlefield Hardline or by pre-ordering the game, though the weapon might be available to others at a later date. Without any attachments, the L85 has a maximum damage of 25, which starts to drop off at 25 meters, and its minimum damage is 15, which is dealt beyond 50 meters. So in order to kill an enemy with full health, it should take 4 bullets to kill within 25 meters, 5 under 38 meters, 6 under 46, and 7 bullets after 46 meters. So depending on range, it could take between 4 to 7 bullets to kill. That's actually quite a lot of bullets to kill at range for an assault rifle, as most of the others tend to only take about 6 bullets to kill over long distances. The gun also fires at a fairly slow rate of 675 RPM, so the slow fire rate combined with the lower damage model makes the L85 a less effective gun for killing quickly. It might also mean that you find yourself in a bit of trouble when taking on enemies in one-on-one firefights, as the slow fire rate isn't going to pump out the bullets fast enough to beat an opponent with a faster firing gun. The L85's muzzle velocity is 640 meters per second, so this is pretty fast, just a tad slower than the M16's muzzle velocity, meaning your bullets should hit the target without too much delay. The L85 has an upwards recoil pattern of 0.43, with a left movement of 0.25 and a right movement of 0.25, so the gun is mainly going to drift upwards while shooting. The weapon's left and right movement are both the same, so the drift from both directions should cancel each other out, meaning the gun will mainly move upwards, and from left and right equally. The recoil pattern is quite predictable, and it should be easy to adjust your shots. The L85 has a first shot multiplier of 1.5. This is actually the lowest of all the first shot multipliers for the operator weapons, so the gun should be much easier to control when tap firing. So in the L85A2's magazine you'll get a standard 31 bullets to use, and you'll start each spawn with 155 bullets. If you have the extra mag spurt for the operator class, you'll get a total of 248 bullets. The reload time on empty mags is about 4.20 seconds, and it's a bit shorter at 2.75 seconds with bullets still available in your last clip. Now this is really slow. The L85 has the slowest reload in the operator class, and it might give you a lot of problems when taking out several groups of enemies. Although it doesn't sound like much, 4 seconds is a very long time to reload, and it could be the difference between getting back in the action a bit quicker to secure a kill, or getting caught out with an empty magazine. That's most of the L85A2's main stats out of the way, but as for attachments, because the gun kicks equally from both left to right, and bounces mainly upwards, it might be best equipping the compensator to decrease that vertical recoil by 40%. Though this will give the weapon a little bit more sideways recoil in the process. It might help keeping on target over longer distances. Though because the L85 isn't the best run and gun weapon, the heavy barrel could be an option to improve accuracy when standing still. Maybe for providing supportive fire guarding an objective point. As for the grip attachment, I'd probably go for the vertical or stubby grip as opposed to the angled grip. The L85 has a fairly small first shot multiplier, so the angled grip probably won't be the most beneficial attachment, unless your enemies are really far away. The vertical grip could be used as a counter to the effects of the heavy barrel if you choose to equip that, though the stubby grip could help with automatic fire. The gun only fires at a slow rate, so it might not be as effective for the L85 as it would be for a quicker firing gun. So just to summarise, the L85A2 is a slow firing assault rifle that you can get for the operator class. It's available for both factions, but you can only get it from the deluxe battle pack by having the deluxe edition or having a pre-ordered game at the moment. It's best suited at medium ranges, and it might be a bit weaker than a lot of the other guns with its slow fire rate combined with the number of bullets it takes to kill. The gun can only kill other players in 4 bullets at close range and up to 7 at long ranges, so I'd mainly use the gun as more of a supportive weapon. It's got a really slow reload time, so it's probably not the best for confronting a lot of enemies close up, and because it fires so slow, you're probably going to get outgunned in a lot of scenarios. Though the recoil is easily manageable. It's not the strongest of weapons and it might seem a little bit underpowered, but if you use it right and play with a passive aggressive mindset, the weapon might perform well in the right situations. Anyway, that's pretty much everything on the L85A2, so I hope you enjoyed this weapon guide. Please be sure to give me a like and check out all my other weapon guides on Battlefield Hardline and everything else on my channel. Subscribe to see plenty more, and I'll see you in the next one.